Hello, you're welcome to Plot Point Stories. And yes, that is the name of our brand. My name is Isaac Success Eza Column. Do you know that you can actually feel a story or even cry while listening through the power of empathy, sympathy, even mental picture or imagination of such story? You can actually feel like you are the person telling the story. And that's how I felt when I heard the story of a man who lost his pregnant wife a day to delivery. That is devastating. And that's exactly how I felt. And he's here right now to tell his story. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And of course, share this video so that you can get to as many as possible that need to hear it. Now, the person is an admin officer in one of the leading construction companies in Africa. And in Edo State Kingdom, he is the third person in hierarchy. And I cannot mention, I cannot really pronounce his title. I'll leave him to do that. You're welcome, Mr. Ernest Obi. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for giving us the audience. We know how busy you are. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to hear your story and of course take it out there.
You're welcome.
So please, what is your title in Edo State Kingdom?
Not really Edo State Kingdom. Edo State is very big.
Okay.
In my clan or my the place where I come from,
Okay.
I doubt if you can even pronounce it even if I tell you.
No,
You're
just
still going to
pronounce it for
forget
the
it.
fun.
Okay. It's called the Utohokwe. Yes, that's literally it means the third person in command in terms of kingship.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the third will be king in terms
Mm.
of kingship. Yeah, that's just it.
Wow. Thank you very much, sir.
You're
So,
welcome.
first of all, we'd like to know how was your relationship with your wife? How was your marriage before she died?
Well, marriage was good, very very okay, and like I always say, in in the case of all relationships, in all marriages, you have your ups, you have your downs. At
For
times,
sure.
you have your down, you have your low moments, while you have your high moments.
Mm.
But generally, it was a perfect marriage. It was good.
Perfect marriage.
Everything was going very fine.
Okay, sir. Um, oh, I would like to ask, what really happened? What caused her death?
Well, I, asking of the cause is probably something that even till today I still do not know. Let me say that,
Difficult.
yeah, because medically they will probably tell you one or two things, give you many reasons, but like I've always said since this year, only God truly knows what happened that day, because they can only explain to you what they know to the
Mm.
best of their knowledge
Yeah.
medically. And if I can recall, on that day she died, that was May 12th, 2022. I She wasn't sick. She was not sick. I actually registered that for antenatal at FMC because in my mind I felt that was probably the highest medical facility or the best in Umuahia. Yes,
Okay.
so I didn't want to take chances. Yes, and mind you, we had a first child before, which that one was born through CS. So this
Okay.
time around, be that knowing the conditions around, I thought it would be better for us to get proper medical
You wanted
attention.
to be more
Yes,
careful.
more careful. And then we register at NCA, and every Wednesday she goes for antenatal. She was very okay, very very okay. Like I said, I recall very well. On April 31st, 2022, I think that was the first day she started experiencing stomach pain. So
Okay.
yeah, we were nervous and probably we thought it was even labor pains. That day I drove her myself to the FMC
Okay.
to check, and they asked us to go back. That is nothing. It's just normal for pregnant women at some stage. From that 31st till the day she eventually died, almost on a daily basis we were going to FMC because the stomach pain persisted,
Okay.
and most times at night it is even worse at night. On that week that she died, on Monday of that week, we went to FMC. They checked and asked us to go back. On the following day on Tuesday, because of the the rate at which she was feeling the stomach pain.
Mm.
On Tuesday again in the morning, I still asked her to go back there. With the hope that probably they will admit her and say it's time for her to deliver or something like that. On Tuesday she went back there. They checked and there's one medical term they use, like that the baby is expanding. Yes, that's why, like, it's growing. It's growing. That's
Okay,
the
okay,
reason
okay.
why she's
She's
having the
feeling that
pain.
pain.
That's not labor. So on Wednesday of that same week, I encouraged her to go because she didn't want to go. But normally Wednesdays are antenatal days.
Mm.
So she was discouraged that she has gone there Monday, Tuesday, same week. I said, well, even if you have done that, today is your normal antenatal day. I try to attend. I encouraged her. She went there, they checked and asked us to. They now told us that from that time till from that Wednesday that she went there till the Saturday of that weekend, if nothing happens, if there are no signs of labor, we should come for CS.
Okay.
Then we said okay. Then on Thursday morning, the day she died, on May 12th, I was leaving home for office. Actually, that day we left home together in the morning
Okay.
because we had just moved into a new apartment. As people were expecting,
Mm.
we needed space for people that will visit, probably those that want to come and stay with us for a while. So we just moved into a new apartment, so we could have space. And she complained that in that house, the house was very quiet and she didn't have any friend there. So we left home together and she was going to my former compound where she had friends. So she could go and stay there and while away time, ready when I return from work in the evening. As we were living there, in the morning she told me that there are some things that she saw, which were part of the things they tell her she would see. They told her
Okay.
she was going to see at FNC. She see those signs, it could be labor signs.
Okay.
So as we were leaving at that Thursday morning, we saw one of our neighbor, my former house. She was that was the person she was closer to, the closest person to her in her former compound.
Okay.
The man was able coming down to our house to check on her. Then we all three of us we now went back together. Went back to my former house. Then she said she was there's a metro that lives very close. She said she was going there to check if those things she saw part of labor science like she was told at FMC.
Okay.
So while I was in the office, I called her. Have you gone there? She said yes. She went there with her neighbor. The man said everything is okay. There's no cause for alarm. He said okay. Throughout that day we were speaking. That day was even a market day. She told me she wanted to go to the market to get food stuff that will cook at home.
Wow, she was that healthy.
Very, very heavy. Nothing was wrong with her. I just advised her not to go. Seeing her condition, she was
Yeah.
already very, very heavy. That she should please ask the woman that she's with to go buy the things she need to buy at home for her. Then the woman left. Around 3 I was still in the office when I saw that woman was flashing me. The flash kept coming in. I had to call her. She just gave me a location in town. I should come to some place in town. My wife is there. In my mind, I thought she was in labor. Probably she had even given birth.
FMC or another hospital?
Another hospital, a private hospital.
Okay.
So I even thought she had given birth or probably maybe she was in labor. On my way, I called our pastor, sent him a text. And this is the call I just received. You should please pray for my wife for safe delivery.
Okay.
Then I got there. I saw the woman at the reception in the hospital. She was sitting down quietly. I asked about my wife. She said the doctor wants to see me first. And I went to the doctor's office. Then he was trying to say so many things, medical terms that I do not understand. And I think the one I still can remember is preeclampsia or so. That is a pregnant woman that runs into high BP. And
Okay.
they said that one kills instantly.
Ah.
That before they brought her here, her condition already deteriorated. Just within 1 hour before they could get to the hospital, instantly her condition changed. She suffered or entered into that preeclampsia and BP became too high. And before they could do anything, just like that, she gave up. He couldn't save her, he couldn't save the child. So he said everything, but I couldn't believe it. I didn't believe what he was saying. I couldn't even go to the room. He told me she was lying there to see her.
Yeah.
So all I could do there was just cry. I summoned courage to call a few of my friends and colleagues, and then they came. I was there for like 2 hours. I couldn't wait at the room to see her until when they came and my pastor came. I was able to follow them. Then lo and behold, I saw her. It was true. She was lying there, not responding. We couldn't save the child, we couldn't save the baby. But according to the doctor there, he told me he was a consultant to FMC. He has been a consultant for 20 to 25 years.
Mm.
But he couldn't believe that FMC could be telling us to go and come back every day. And as at the time they brought my late wife there, after that day they brought her,
Yeah.
it was already even late.
Wow.
That even on that day, it was already late. And even as at a week ago, it was even still too late.
What?
And as at a week ago, it was only the baby that could have been saved. That my wife
Hey.
would have still died. Not to talk of that day that they brought her in. That
Mm.
they ought to have done that operation for her like 2 or 3 weeks back. Be
Because
that
she
her
has gone
first,
through
be that
CS
she has
before.
gone through it, but they shouldn't even wait for her to fall into labor. They should have done that if like 2 or 3 weeks back. But you know, she was gone. She was gone. It was a long. It was a very long day. This day happened around 3 o'clock. Around level I was still in town. Around level 12 in the night. It was
Wow.
it was a long day because it on that day we were just there. My pastor prayed. We knew, but if I was in my
Something
mind,
will
she
happen.
was even like I thought she was even sleeping. So we were just there. And someone told me that Pastor David in BOM Salvation Ministry was holding a crusade. He took this crusade, and luckily that was the first night.
Mm.
We took her to the crusade ground.
Took her there.
I took her to crusade ground with my friends. We got there. They were not granting me access anyway, so they were asking me what the problem is because of the way I was behaving. Because I was literally a madman that day. I told them this is the situation. Some of the associate pastors they came to help pass the vehicle, prayed for her in the vehicle. Nothing happened. I told her the man of God is here. Like, I want to gain access to if God is truly here, if God is let him come and do something. They still refuse. In fact, they bundled me out with the security and they had me there. They bundled me and threw me outside the stadium. Then somebody gave us a wheelchair. That I should put her in a wheelchair, even as she was there like that. Around 10 o'clock in the night, I put her in a wheelchair. I wheeled her into the crusade ground. They still did not grant us access. We were there till they closed. They closed and left us in that in the stadium. Then we took her. As at this time, I have not decided what to do yet. I didn't want to take her to the mortuary because I didn't believe she was dead.
Yes.
It was already around to a level or so. But I still took her from there to FMC for them to check. They checked and said there's no pulse. Well, I just told them, I can't blame you guys. I believe if God has said she will not die, even with all your medications, everything you did, go today and come back tomorrow. I can't blame any of you. I can't blame any of you. Then that night we took her home, and that was how the thing happened. Though.
I'm so sorry for everything you went through. So, and you know, this interview is not meant to rekindle your wounds. We just want people out there to hear your story and know how you got back yourself. So at that point in time, of course, we know that you were devastated. You were not in the right senses. But how were you able to cope? What were the things that helped you at those trying times?
It was for me, as far as I could remember, in the history of my existence, that was the most trying period and the most devastating and difficult period of my life. The most difficult part I've ever had to experience in my entire life. I've never gone through anything like that. I've never had anything like that. I've never gone through such pain in my life. But well, at the start, it was hell. It was hell for me. It was difficult. I couldn't move on because I was constantly seeing her in my dreams. Constantly, like every day. It's just a sign that to show that she misses me so much.
Yes.
Because at times she would tell me in her dream that she's missing me. There are times I would ask her, why did you have to leave? Why? Well, there are times I ask her, that place and here, now which one is better? She tell me, well, this place is okay, sha, just like that.
Like people were conversing.
We talk like it look as if we are
Oh
even living
God.
together. So
Wow.
most times every night I see her, so I wasn't really feeling like as if she wasn't there. And because the way I'm structured, my kind of person, from that day that she died, she was buried after 2 or 3 weeks. I never set my eyes on her again because I didn't know. In fact, I didn't have the courage to ever see her lying dead till she was buried. I did set my eyes on her. I never saw her. Only in my dreams I will see, we'll talk and those things like that. But moving on was very difficult because I tell you, I had to inconvenience some persons. All in an effort to move on. At times I go to my friend's house to sleep. Even while I know I was inconveniencing them. Even so those that were living in one single room, living with their girlfriends, I'll still go and sleep in the same room with them and their girlfriends. I had to inconvenience a lot of people. There are times I even beg people to come and stay with me in the house just so I
Wow.
will have company. And at times the fact is, man, I fell into alcoholism. I it was as if that was the only thing that could you know could take away all the thoughts in your head. And like I always tell people, like they always say,
Mm.
alcohol is not the answer, but it makes you forget the question. So at that
Because
at that time, when by the time you drink and become drunk, you forget whatever you are going through.
you still come back and the problem
So
will still be there.
that's why we have drunkards. So for you not to remember the problem at all, you keep drinking.
So would you advise
You
anybody to
Like I
go into
say,
alcoholism?
I don't advise anybody because, like I say, it's never the answer. It only makes you
Mm.
forget the question for a while.
Yes.
By the time you get yourself again, everything comes back for you.
Mm.
It's never the answer at all.
Alright.
And in everything, I know, even if I had reasons to doubt God a lot too. I had many reasons to doubt God. I would still say it's God though, because He's the only one that can pull you out of any difficult situation, any problem, out of depression. Depression is real, oh, my brother.
Of
Very,
course.
very, very real.
Of course.
Because if I tell you what, depression is very real. It's only God that can pull you out of. In as much as you have reasons to doubt, I asked many questions. So there are times I wasn't even going to church. I was just sitting at home on Sunday.
I wanted to ask that.
Sometimes even till now, I still do it too. But God is helping me small, small.
Mm.
There are days that I feel very depressed and bad. I just sit there at home, man. There was even a time my pastor called me. I didn't see you in church today. I just told him, "Man, I didn't see any reason to come today. Oh.
Ah.
Maybe on Sunday, God give me reason to come to church. Come." The
Mm.
guy, he understand. He just told me,
Yeah.
well, he just laughed and said, "I understand. God will help you." And for like 3 4 months, I stopped going to places that they even knew me and her together. I stopped attending my church. I started attending a church in town that nobody knows me and her because
Mm.
by the time you go to places that they already know you, both of you together, how is your wife? Some that didn't even know that she was dead. Keep asking you, how is she? How is the baby? And she deliver. By the time you start all over again, what happened? It brings back
All
all
the
the
memories.
emotions, all the memories. So I skipped a lot of places that I know people will see me and be asking me about your wife.
Mm.
And there was at times, as literally I run into people that know her. How is she? I'll tell her she's fine. How is the baby? Baby is at home. Just to avoid the questions of that will bring everything back. But like I said before, it is only God that can pull you out of situations like that.
Okay.
Because alcohol, you will drink and get yourself drunk. Your friends and company also helps.
Yeah.
I Thankfully all my friends were coming around me. I was never left alone one day. Even my colleagues, and most of the after work like this, they come and stay in my place till night. Some passes the night in my place. So company, companionship, and most importantly, God. In all of this is God was just the person that helped me to move on. In as much as it was a very difficult period and a very devastating experience, but like they say, I had reasons, like I told you, to doubt God. But look, we have seen this thing before. Even the case of Job in the Bible,
Mm.
who lost everything and everything.
Yes.
So at the time you would doubt too. My mind is a real case that
Yeah.
time, but in all of these things, just allow God lead you. That's just it.
Okay. So I know that her death must have changed your perspective of life or how you see life at some point. So right now, how do you see how has her death impacted the way you perceive life?
Well, yeah, that impacted and changed my life very, very well.
Oh.
Totally. She died. One thing I keep telling people, even though it's in the Bible that we don't always like pay attention to those small small details in the Bible.
Okay.
I advise people now, even if it's still difficult for me to do, I try not to make sure that I don't do it. You see this life, you just see someone today, even when the person was not sick, the next minute the person is gone. Try to be at peace with everybody. The
Okay.
reason why I keep saying it is I wouldn't know if this is the last time we are going to see and sit like this and discuss. There's a possibility. So it has really changed my own thinking and my mentality. Even if anything happens between us, or between us here now, like you have a small misunderstanding, or even if you're the one at fault, I will apologize to you.
Wow.
Because
Okay.
since her death, I personally vow that I will never go to bed angry with somebody or somebody angry with me. Because the reason why I said this thing is, imagine if that day, Thursday, that we both left home together, maybe probably we had quarreled that morning. I left home angry, and the next minute I will say again, she was already there. I will never know what caused her death. And the fact is,
You blame yourself
till I will blame myself till I will die in this world.
Yes.
Even if I wasn't the cause,
Yes.
I will be thinking, I don't know if it's because of the quarrel that we had in the morning that made her BP to rise. I don't know if maybe I must have said something that must have provoked her or worried or disturbed her, and it now triggered her BP. So, and the fact is, the most painful part is that you know that you never have a chance to apologize to the person. You will never have the chance. Dead people will not hear you.
Yes.
So you will never have the chance to apologize to her. She's gone and she's gone forever. You never see her again to tell her, please, I'm sorry for what I did in the morning. So I just keep asking myself, imagine if we had probably we had issue that morning. We just had a little quarrel, and I left home angry, and she also left home going to the hospital angry. And the next time again, they will come and see her, and she was already gone. I would have ever forgiven myself. You are going to die with guilt.
Yeah.
I don't think in that kind of situation, nobody will ever move on in that kind of situation. You can never move on with life because the guilt of her death will always be hanging around your neck. It will look as if you have blood on your hand. So that particular event alone has taught me that. Personally, it has taught me. That's why I tell you, you see me, I try to be a very jolly person these days. I personally vow that I will never go to bed, never, knowing that somebody is angry with me or I am angry with the person, because I may never have a second chance to tell you I'm sorry.
Yes.
And you may also have a second chance. So even if you're the one that's at fault, I will just tell you, please, let's forget about that thing that happened. In my mind, I know I've done the noble thing. If you like, forget. If you like, don't forget. Whatever happens after that, my mind will be free forever. Exactly. So that is just the simple lesson that all these things have just taught me.
Okay, sir. We know that the world is big, and there are one or two people going through what you have gone through. So, what is your advice, or what will you advise such person to do in order to heal faster?
Well, like I said before, it's only God that can bring the healing. It is only God that can take you out. No matter how deep you are, be you a woman or you lost your husband, be a man in my situation. It is only God. There's no you may take alcohol. It just is for me. It's a temporary relief. You take it now. It's God that can grant you permanent relief and permanent rest of mind. So
for sure,
it's very simple. God, just no matter what, no matter how difficult, just believe in God and hold on to Him.
Okay, it's a year now, right?
Yeah,
over a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going to a year, 1 month now.
Okay. So when do you intend, or are you already in love, or when do you intend to find love and probably marry again?
Oh, when does love intend to find me? Well, I used to say, when this thing was still very fresh, there are times I even swore that maybe in the next 10 years I will never marry. I don't think I will ever have the heart to love a woman again.
What?
Yeah, I saw my mom. That's what my mom was a person to tell me, keep quiet because the thing is fresh.
Yes.
After a year or 2 years now, you start getting yourself. So, like I used to tell people, even if a car hits you, they still use the car that same motor to take you to the hospital. Even if the car hits you and you die there, they still use the car to take you to the mortuary.
Exactly.
So you won't, because of the luck, the first one didn't go well as planned. It shouldn't make you close your door totally to finding love. Probably. I don't know when I will find love. I don't know when love will find me. Maybe I still believe in love, but I don't think that love believes in me anymore.
It does.
I don't know. I don't think love believes in me anymore. So we'll see. I can't give a timeline. I know companionship is important because you know this now you know it's a road that you have traveled before.
Yeah.
You've already experienced being married, waking
Mm.
up to someone by your side every morning. You know how it is to be married, but you know now it's as if you're back to square one or living like a bachelor and everything. It's difficult. Or let me be honest with you. So, but that notwithstanding, it shouldn't make you be in a hurry.
Okay.
So as not to make any mistake.
Another mistake.
So it shouldn't lead you to hurry or being in a hurry and then end up making mistake and you start regretting. I wish I had known. So
Okay.
for me, I'm not in a hurry. When it will happen, it will happen. When love finds me or when I find love, anyone that finds each other first.
But
Uh,
love will be found.
hopefully, we are hopeful. Hopefully. So if it comes, though,
Hmm.
if it comes along, we'll go along with it. But if it doesn't come, we'll keep waiting till it comes.
It's okay, sir.
Mm.
Of course, our prayers are with you
Amen.
to find love.
Amen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're
And
welcome.
we pray that you heal as fast as possible.
Amen.
So, uh, please hit the like button, comment, and share and subscribe. Till we come your way next time. Bye.